when you are searching for the data equal to VLOOKUP, the lookup value that you're finding, C113, should be in the first column. That's the only rule.
That's okay. It should always be in the first column.
Yeah, it's always should be in the first row. If it is in the second row or third row, the formula doesn't work. This is the backdrop
Okay.
of VLOOKUP, right? We have
All
more
right.
advanced formulas than VLOOKUP, but people usually prefer VLOOKUP because this is easier. But this is the only drawback for this, right? Whatever the lookup value you are searching for, it should be in the first column. If the data is zigzag, then at least you have to drag the client ID to the first column so that it works, the formula works, right?
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So we're going to do the whole table now, right? We want to drag, I will apply one formula here and I want to drag it till here, and I want to uh, apply all the formulas. I want all the values projected with one drag, right?
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I will apply one formula here and I want to
Yeah.
drag it till the end, and I want everything to be projected right.
All right.
Okay. So basically, if I drag this here, it would be wrong because I haven't figured out everything else now, right?
Okay.
So although it works perfectly, sometimes it doesn't work. For that, we need referencing, absolute referencing and relative referencing,
Okay.
right? Okay. Try to understand what I'm saying. Okay. Equal to VLOOKUP. Lookup value is this, but when I drag it, I want the same lookup value. I don't want to change the lookup value. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay. So for that, I need to freeze it. If I press F4, there will be a dollar sign before I, there will be a dollar sign before 5 as well, which makes it freeze,
All right.
right? Have you done this before, freezing?
No.
No. Okay. Okay. So basically how freezing works is, let's say this is 23 and this is 12, right? This is 23, right?
Yeah.
When I want to apply here, I want 23 into 12 here and 23 into 23 here. You understand what I'm saying? Equal
Yes.
to this into this. I got the formula. If I drag it, Excel automatically drags it here as well. You understand what I'm saying? Right?
Yes.
It dragged both the rows, right? It dragged both the values. But if I do this, I put F4 here. I froze 23, G9, right? If I froze it and drag it, look at the formula now. Understanding what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, that's how this freezing works, right?
All right.
Let's do the formula now. Equal to VLOOKUP. Lookup value is this, but I want to freeze it. Table array. I'm going to select the whole table, but I'm going to freeze it as well. Because when I drag it, it doesn't go along with the drag, right? And comma. And the third one is column index number. The column index number would be, there are many ways here, but let's do it simply, right? We can do it simply. Like, let's say I'm going to apply 2 here. Okay. If I do 2 here, comma, 0, this is okay for this one, but for the investment type, we need to change something else. Have you seen this?
Yes.
Here, what has to come is, here it should be 3, not 2. Here, what should be, here the column index number should be 4, right? For that, how we are going to tackle this is we're going to either you can use match function. Match function is a little bit complex now, but we can use column function here, right?
Okay.
Column function. Column function, I'm going to freeze this one till this one. What I did here is, we will see once I drag it, right?
Mm.
Have you seen this now?
Yes.
Perfectly fine, right? What I did here, I used column formula. Basically, what we wanted here is 2, 3, 4, 5, right? The column
Yeah.
index formula I used gives me 2, the count of columns, 1
Yeah.
and 2. Here, the count of columns, 1, 2, 3. Here, the count of columns, 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
4.
Yes, I
Yeah.
froze this one and left it as usual, so that the more I drag, it will drag from here. This one, the starting point doesn't move, but the ending point moves on along with the drag, right?
Yes.
Have you understood, or is it too much?
It's not too much.
Okay,
I'm getting the joke.
yeah, okay, you're getting what I'm saying, right? Okay, so this is a simple VLOOKUP, right? So, and there is XLOOKUP. Okay. I will maximize this so that you can see clearly, right? Is it
Yes.
visible now? Okay. So here is a data, right? Like not like previous one. This is a different data, right? So there is no such thing called vertical and horizontal in XLOOKUP. There is no limitation in XLOOKUP. XLOOKUP is recently developed function of Microsoft. It eliminated all the limitations that VLOOKUP has. Basically, this is advanced, right?
All right.
You can find zigzag from anywhere. This is that powerful, right? Shall we do one example, right?
Yes.
Okay, so here there is an employee ID, right? Let's say we'll copy some employee ID here, right? Let's say this is an employee ID. I want the salary, right? We will do more complex examples as well. Let's do the simple one first, okay? So for salary, I'm going to press XLOOKUP, enter. Here there are three things: lookup value, lookup array, return array. Can you see them clearly?
No, I can't see them clearly, but
Okay,
I'll
okay,
read
okay,
them.
okay. I'll maximize this, right?
Yes, I can see it now.
XLOOKUP, right? Can you see them clearly now?
Yes.
Lookup value,
Yes.
lookup array, and return array, right? The highlighted one,
Yes.
first one is lookup value. Lookup value is what are you exactly looking for? I'm looking for an employee ID, right? Clear, simple, and comma. Lookup array is where are you exactly looking for? Where is this data? The employee ID data is in the first column. So I'm going to select the first column, right? And comma. Let's go to the third one. The third one is return array. Where is the result? Where is the result column? Return array is nothing but the data that you want to project. Where is the return column? Return column is salary. This is the salary, right?
All right.
Yeah. And close the bracket and just press enter. You have the amount. Can you see the amount? Right?
Yes.
It's projected. Okay, so let's go a little bit further and we do advanced. I'm going to build a dynamic employee ID here, right? First, I'm going to go to data here in the ribbon, right? In the top. Can you see the cursor?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to go data and I'm going to do data validation. In the data validation, I'm going to press list. Okay. I'm going to select a list here, and I'm going to select the source as the first one till the last one. I'm going to select all the employee codes here, and I'm going to do a OK here. What I just did is I built a dynamic. Can you see what I did?
Yes.
Right? I have all the employee codes here. Just have to open the drop down, select whichever code I want, and the amount is projected automatically. Right?
All right.
Yes. Similarly, I can do the bonus as well. Right? Let's do a simple example. Equal to XLOOKUP. Lookup value, again the same thing, comma. Lookup array is the first column, right? Right? Lookup array is the first column, comma. And the resultant is, we are searching for bonus here. Right? We are searching for bonus here. So the bonus is, which column is it? Yes, this column, G. And I've selected the data and I close the bracket, press enter. See what happened? I got the data here, right? So this is how basic XLOOKUP works. But what happens? I have a question. What happens if I extend it? Like tomorrow, there are going to be more employees. I'm going to have to add more employees, right? Can you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So then what to do? I can't keep on adding everything every day, right? I can't manually update everything every day, right? So there is a trick for this. What you have to do is this data, turn this into a table. Control T would turn it into a table. Can you see the small box popped up in front of
Yes.
you? Create a table.
Yes.
And my table has headers. I'm going to press OK here, right? I've selected my table has headers because I already have headers, employee ID, name, department, all these are headers. I'm going to click OK, right? This is the official table now, proper table now. Whatever the data I add, it's going to add it into the data, right? Into the table. The indication is, can you see the small arrow here?
Yes.
This represents a table. Whatever the data I enter, it's going to be there in the table, right? We can do this again, right?
Yeah.
We're going to do data validation, right? Clear all. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Full details. I'm going to press one formula here. I want to be projected all the details, right? All the details. So here, the table that you have projected, right? The table that you have projected. Okay, sorry. Yeah, the table that you have projected. Can you see the name of the table here? Table 3.
Yes.
Okay,
Table
you
three,
can
yeah.
you can just name it as something like code, right? This is just a name of the table, right? We are naming the table now. Why are we naming the table? We will see why we named it. Equal to XLOOKUP. Lookup value is this, right? And I'm going to freeze
Yeah.
it, comma. Lookup array is employee code, employee ID, right? Now I don't have to select all the things. If I just press on employee ID, it automatically selects the whole thing because it is a table now, right?
Yes.
It is a table now. And can you see what it got into? It doesn't say from A2 to A something. It says code bracket EMP
Yes.
ID, which represents a table, a column in the table, right?
Yes.
Comma, return array, because I want the whole data, I don't want just a single column, I'm going to write code code, not a single column. I want the whole thing. So after code, I'm not going to write any employee ID or bonus or salary, nothing, just code, right? Then what happens is I got the whole data. Can you see this?
Yes.
I got the whole data. So this is how XLOOKUP works, right? There are many other things in XLOOKUP, but most probably this is the basic, right? We can explore more in the course, right? If that's okay, can we move forward to the next one? If you're okay,
Yes, that's okay.
right? Okay. So in the third sheet, we have a simple data here, right? It is an investment plan, right? And we want to find out the future value of a certain investment, right? Can you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So I think you've done masters in accounting and finance, so you might be knowing future value calculations, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we don't have to calculate manually in Excel. We have functions around Excel, right? About calculating future value. We just have to press equal to FV. FV is future value, right?
Yes.
Okay. So there are four things here. One is rate. Can you see the rate here?
Yes.
Okay. One is rate, which is interest rate on what interest rate the investment is going to grow. And the second one is NPER. This is nothing but duration period, number of periods, right? PMT is monthly payment or yearly payment, whatever the payment every now and then that we pay or we receive, right? The payment. And the PV is present value, right?
Yeah.
So in this certain example, we have nothing to do with PV. We don't have any present value here, right? We just have monthly investment, that's it, right? So if I invest 5,000 every month at an annual interest rate of 7% and with a duration of 5 years, what would be my future value after the end of 5 years? That's what exactly this example is about, right? You understanding what I'm saying? Are you following?
Yes, yes,
okay.
I'm understanding.
Okay. So let's begin. So the rate would be this 7%, but we have to divide it by 12 because we need monthly interest.
Yes.
Why do we need monthly interest? Because we are paying monthly, right? Either we are receiving or we are paying, whatever we do in monthly, we have to get the interest rate and duration to monthly, right?
Yes.
So comma, NPER is 5 years, but we need to convert it into months, into 12. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. And comma,
Because
the
12 months a
third,
year.
sorry, say again.
I said because it's 12 months a year.
Yes. Okay. So the third component is PMT. Because we are paying, the money goes out, we will just put a minus sign before selecting the payment so that we get the answer in positive, right?
Yeah.
Close the bracket and press enter. This is the future value that we get after 5 years, right? So
Yeah.
this is the future value calculation, but for clients and in some mutual fund and some investment companies, there will be something called minimum investment plan, right? So let's say my minimum for my fund, my minimum investment is 5,000, right? I want to keep 5,000 as my minimum investment, and I don't want anyone to enter the amount less than 5,000. And when they want to enter 5,000 or less than 5,000, and I want to show them a message that you have entered a wrong number, please enter amount more than 5,000 or 5,000, right? You following what I'm saying?
Yes, I'm following.
Okay. So for this, there is a simple trick. right? You go to data and data validation again, right? In this, you're going to select the whole number, right? Allow,
Yeah.
in the allow box, we're going to select whole number, and in the data, we're going to select greater than or equal to. Greater than or equal to 5,000. I'm going to set my minimum investment as 5,000, right? So I'm going to
Yeah.
enter minimum 5,000, and in the input message, I will say, please enter the amount, right? Amount should be equal to or greater than 5,000, right? Is it understandable, right?
Yes.
Okay. And the error alert, whenever someone enters the wrong number less than 5,000, I want them to show stop. And the message would be wrong input. Please enter equal to or more than 5,000, right?
Yeah.
I press OK. Can you see the box here? Please enter the amount
Yes.
equal to or greater than 5,000, right? I have entered
Yes.
6,000. It accepts. What if I enter 4,000? It doesn't. It says wrong input. Please enter equal to or more than 5,000, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we can do these kind of things manually, because in finance companies and all, there is a minimum investment plans, right? Whenever people check for insurance policies or mutual funds, there will be these kind of plans, right? So there is
Yeah.
this simple trick in Excel. We can use it to deal with this, right?
All right.
Okay. Is it understandable or is it too much?
No, it's not too much because I
Okay.
did it in my masters.
Okay. Right. All right. So shall we move to the next one? Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. Here I have a data, right? Like this. This data I've got from internet. I copied and pasted it here. Right. I want to convert this into normal data, right? Because I can't analyze anything with this kind of figures, right? This is just like a text or something, right? Can you see the data?
Yeah. Yes, I can see the data.
So I want to convert this into proper data, which is analyzable and understandable, which is separated, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to use a function here, right? Can you see now? I've
No,
maximized it.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Have you done this before?
No, I've
Okay.
not done that before.
Okay. So basically, whenever we analyze some annual reports or some internet data, some statistics or something, when we copy and paste in Excel, it looks exactly like this,
Yes.
right? Whenever we paste some data from some website, we don't even know, because of some projects or some kind of business project, we have to copy the data from there. We don't have any
Yes.
other choice because we don't get proper documented data, right? We have to search data by our own, and we have to get it at somewhere, right? So
Yes.
let's do this. Okay. So I'm going to use a function called text. Okay. So the formula that I'm going to use is more advanced, so I'm going to go into the internet, right? Because my Excel is old, so I don't have it here, right? So I'm gonna open a new sheet and paste it here, right? So this is a kind of data that I want to do, right? So equal to,
It's very small. Can you make it
okay,
wide?
yeah. I'm going to do it. Can you see now?
Yes, I can see now.
Okay. equal to text split, right? Can you see the text and column delimiter,
Yes.
right? There are only two components here for the basic. There are only two components. What is the text exactly? The text is this, right? We're going to select the text, comma, and column delimiter is nothing but what is exactly the data is divided into. What is dividing the data? The data is divided by the comma, right? Product, comma, category, comma, channel, comma, right?
Yeah.
Right. So we're going to enter comma in the inverted commas. Whatever the text or any commas, these kind of symbols, anything that we enter in Excel, we need inverted commas, right? Quotes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, it shows error, right? And I close the bracket and I enter. Can you see the data?
Wow.
Right? Can you see the data?
Yes, I can see the
I
data.
copy this, go down, select
The
it,
thing
paste it.
is, I'm not actually seeing the entire data
Sorry, say again.
because I'm not seeing the entire data because it's, can you move back to 100 to 100, please?
Yeah. You're asking me to drag it?
No, I'm asking you to decrease the view so I can see the entire column.
Okay. Can you see it now?
Just, yes, I can see the entire column now.
Yeah, can you see it? Yeah,
All right.
okay.
Yes, I can see it.
Just like this, right? That's it. Right? This is it. Okay. Basically, whenever you download something from the internet, there are a few things in here and there that you can use this formula and you can solve it, right? Okay. Is it clear now?
Can you do it one more time, please?
Yes. Okay.
Can you do it one more time, please?
Can I do one more time, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. I deleted it and I'm going to do it again, right?
Yes.
So here I'm going to, can you see this or?
Yes, I can see them.
Okay. Equal to text split. Text split is a function. It splits a string using specified delimiters, right?
All right. Yeah.
I enter. First thing is the text. What text do you want to separate? This is the text. I selected the text and comma. There are only two components here. One is select the text and what is it dividing? What is the thing that's dividing the data, right? It's comma. I put the comma in the inverted commas and I close the bracket and I press enter.
Oh, yes. I put it.
Yeah.
Yes. So after that, you drag everything.
Yes.
How do you drag it?
I did drag it. I just, okay. So I'll do it again. I copy this.
Which function? Yeah.
I copy this. I go side.
Yeah.
Right? Control down. I go down.
Yeah.
Right. And here I go right.
Yeah.
Control shift up. Right. I selected the whole thing and copy paste. That's it.
All right.
Yeah. If you use a keyboard more often, your speed increases very fast. Right. You become more faster. Copy this. Right. Simply copy the formula. Paste it. That's it. You don't have to drag it, right? It's projected already, right? Can you see this? Yeah.
Yes, I can see it.
Okay. So we are going to go through all the basics also in the first class. So you don't have to worry about that as well. And let's do one more function here. This is the exactly the data that I've cleaned, right? This is the data, right? Yeah. So whenever I want to do something, if I convert this into a table, right? I converted this into a table already, right? Here, can you see the arrow here, right? I'll increase the. Can you see the arrow here?
Yes, I can see it now.
Yeah, okay. So this represents, this is in a table form, right? Right, this represents, this is in a table form. Let's say Vizag, I've selected Vizag. I showed you how to do this data validation list, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I've deleted it. I'll show you again, right? So we go to data, right? And we go to data validation, right? And here we go to list form, right?
So we go to data validation,
Data
list form.
validation, and in the list form, we're going to create a list. The source of the list is, I want cities, right? I select the cities. Okay, I selected the cities, right? The column C. Can you see this?
Yes.
Yeah, I selected the cities. Here the source is selected, C2 to C81, and I press an OK. When I press OK, I've got all the cities here, right?
All right.
Okay, so right, let's do one more advanced function here. Okay, I want all the Kolkata, only Kolkata's sales amount. You understanding what I'm saying?
Yes.
The last column is sales amount, right? I've highlighted. I want sales amount of all the Kolkata city. Kolkata city is I think I don't know how many Kolkata cities are there here, but there are ways, like in the basic Excel we put a filter and we project only Kolkata and we count them, but that is a traditional method. We have advanced functions to put one function here and I got all the numbers, right? Okay, so equal to SUMIF, right? I do a SUMIF.
Yeah.
In the SUMIF, there are three things. Sum range. What is the sum range? The sum range could be this one, sales amount, right?
Yeah.
Select the sales amount, right? Comma. Criteria range. What is the criteria exactly? Cities, right? I'm going to find out the sales amount based on cities, right? I've selected the cities, right?
Yeah.
And a comma. And the third one is criteria. What is the criteria? Or based on what criteria you are selecting criteria range and sum range, which is this one, right?
Yeah.
Understanding what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand.
So here is the data. You don't have to do filters and filter the data and count all those things, right? You have a single formula that gives you
the total amount of,
yes, and it is dynamic now.
Okay.
You can change multiple cities and it gives you the data.
The data.
Right? This is really helpful in finance office, right? So
Wow.
and there are two more things that I want to share in the basic, right? If you have time, we can proceed. Is it okay? Or
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I have more 15 minutes.
Okay, 15 minutes.
Yes.
Okay, 15 more minutes, right? All right. So let's project depreciation. I think you might be very expert in accounting, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a simple depreciation, right? Not too complex, right? I think you can make sense of it. Capital expenditure and depreciation.
Yeah,
Capex and depreciation, right? There are three assets here, right? And we have some useful life of 5, 3, 5, like that. And this is a capital expenditure of each asset each year. Sorry. So first of all, I want to convert this into years, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want to see numbers. I want this in years, right? How do I do that?
The numbers are not correct. Sorry.
Sorry, say again.
The numbers are not. I don't know.
Which
The
one are you saying?
decimals. The hundreds. The decimals. I don't know if it is 100,000.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But let's just go because I understand the concept.
Okay. What exactly are you saying? The numbers are not correct.
No, no. I'm talking about the decimals. The way the decimals are placed.
Okay.
You know, you should place a decimal after three figures.
Yeah.
000, comma
Yes.
000.
Yes. I understand. So this is different countries' decimals, but yeah, we can change it.
Okay. No worries. No, I was just like.
Okay. No problem. Let's say I want to convert this into years, right? I can type YAR here, right? Right? I can type here, year, right? If I keep on doing this, how long can I do this? No, right? That's not a correct way. So I have to go to this format cell, which is here, right? Can you see this format cell?
No, I can't see it properly.
Oh, you can't see it properly.
Yes, I can see it now.
Yeah, you can see it now, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I can maximize this, but can you see the 0 here?
Yes, I can see the
Okay,
0.
the 0 represents the numbers in the cells. Each cell. I've selected the whole. I've selected the whole range, right? The 0 represents the numbers here.
All right.
Okay, if I want to type here next to the number, I type inverted comma start, YEAR, close the inverted comma, right? And I press OK. See here. And this is a number.
All right.
This is not a text. Can you see 2 here?
Yes.
If I multiply this into this, I get 2. This is not a text. This is a number. This is useful, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let's say if this is confusing, then we can change it into numbers, right? If this is okay, right?
Yeah, this is okay.
All right. So let's say I want to calculate the depreciation of this laptops, custom softwares and ovens, right?
Yeah.
But the useful life is 5 years for laptops, 3 years for this one, and 5 years for this one. How do we calculate this? If it is a straight line depreciation, nothing complex, right? So we this divided by the useful life of the product, right? This is the normal calculation, right?
Yeah.
But if I want to enter one formula here and I want to drag it till the end, what do I have to enter here? We can use a simple thing and not too complex formulas. We can use something like this divided by this, but we need last 3 years, right? Only last 5 years, right? Here only last 3 years. When I go to here, it should show only these 3 years.
Yes.
Not these 3 years, right? When I drag it, it should show only these 3 years, right?
Yes.
So equal to sum of this. I've selected 3 cells here, 5 cells here now. Can you see this?
5.
Yeah, I've selected 5 cells
from G to C.
Yeah, G to C. 5 cells divided by 5, but we have to remember to freeze useful life.
Yep.
When we go down, it should not move further. I will show you first how, if I freeze, how it looks, right? If I freeze both the cells, let's go here. This is correct, right?
Yeah.
This is correct. But
Yeah.
if I go down, what happens is the 5 stays the same. If I freeze B as a column, 4 as a row, right? But I don't have to freeze 4.
Mm.
I want only
Okay.
B to be frozen, because I
Alright.
want, even if I drag, I want to be dragged here, and the third one to be dragged here. But I don't want this kind of drag. I want only vertical drag,
Alright.
right? You're understanding what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So
Yes.
when this kind of thing happens, I press F4 again. Here I can freeze only row. F4 again, the dollar sign comes in front of B, which is freezing the column.
Yes.
Can you follow what I'm saying? Right?
Yes.
Okay, I press an OK here. I copy this, and I paste it, and I paste it. Let's see what happened now. It came to 3. It came to 5, right?
5.
Right? But we have to change it into E, because the useful life is 3 years here.
3 years. Yeah.
This is 5 years, this is 5 years, but this is 3 years, right? So enter, copy this, paste it, right?
Mm.
So how do you sum it at a time? I want to select the whole thing and I want to sum it. I don't want equal to sum. No, not that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
What did you do?
So what I did actually is I've selected the whole data, including the last row, right?
Yeah.
If I include the last row, what happens is whatever the formula I enter, it happens in the last row, right? I press Alt equal to, right? Alt plus equal to.
R equals to.
Yeah, Alt, Alt equal to.
Okay. Okay.
That's it.
All right.
And you project the whole thing, right? That's it.
Mm.
This is the opening balance. Purchase of PPE, right? Depreciation is this negative. Alt sum, right? Closing balance become opening balance here, right? Copy this, paste here, right? Copy this, paste it here, and we can do the same thing here. Just drag it, it's done, it's projected, right?